Superkids, how's everybody doing? Hope you had a good time with that Go Noodle dance. I know I did. And hopefully you had a nice snack or lunch break. And let's get started on our Superkids lesson. We're going to practice one more time the sounds of OW that says O, or OW that says ow, or OU that says ow. And boys and girls, these are all mixed together. So I want you to pause the video right now and practice reading each of these words with your grown-up and see if you can figure out there is one word on this side that I think should be moved over to this side. Why? Can you figure it out? Pause your video and read all the words. Okay, Superkids, if you picked this one, you're right. Why would I move this one to the other side? Because this says slow, and all of these have the OW that makes the O sound. And all of these say ow, found, brown, south, and crowd. So, slow, you should get over there. All right. Let's try some spelling practice. Who's ready? Grab your pencil and paper. Let's begin with number 1.
Found. Cass and Oswald found out where Hot Rod went. Found.
Found. Pause your video. Okay, did you listen carefully to the end? Found. It has OU in the middle, ND at the end. Try number 2.
Brown. A little brown dog jumped through a hoop. Brown.
The color word, brown. Pause your video and spell brown. Okay, now that we have these two, let's check this letter and this letter. Do you have them turned the right way? This is found, D goes back. This is brown, B has forward circle. Okay, check those and be careful.
Slow. Cars must slow down when they drive by a school. Slow.
Slow. Pause your video and spell slow. Okay, so today we have an example of each sound, don't we? We have an OU that says ow, we have an OW that says ow, and we have an OW that says O. Okay? And let's try to write a sentence.
The puppy will grow.
The puppy will grow. Pause your video to write 4 words. The puppy will grow. Okay, I hope that you remembered to begin with an uppercase T. Did you remember that puppy would have double P's in the middle and the Y at the end says E? Who remembers what was the rule that says Y will say E in this word? Yes, puppy has another vowel in it. So Y at the end says E. Okay? And will grow. Grow was an OW word that says O. I hope you have your period at the end. Excellent job, everybody. All right, we're going to take a look in the word work practice book. Okay? And these are words that have OU and OW. Some say ow, ow, ow. Some say O, 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 ow, ow. Your job is to read this short little story called Pals Forever, and each of the pink words has to be sorted into a group. Should this word shout go into group 1 with couch, or group 2 with owl, or group 3 with snow? Well, since shout doesn't say O, I know it doesn't go in group 3, does it? Shout says ow, but should it go with owl or couch? Well, shout has OU like couch, so I would put it here. Okay? So your job is to sort all of those pink words into the correct group. And then we're going to work on the next page in the word work practice book. These are comprehension questions to see how well you remember what happened in our story. Okay? So, Fritz said he tagged Alf, but Alf got mad. Remember, Alf got mad at Fritz. Why was he mad? Did Alf get mad because he wasn't even playing the game? Did Alf get mad because Fritz tagged him too hard? Or did Alf get mad because he didn't think Fritz tagged him? The kids had to split apart Fritz and Alf. They had to separate them, split them apart. Why did they have to do that? Is it because they were laughing too much? Was it because they kept pushing each other? Or because they were tangled up in rope? What was the thing that happened in the story when the other super kids had to split them apart? After that, the super kids decided to go fishing, but remember, they didn't want Fritz and Alf to come. Well, that doesn't sound very nice. But I think if I remember correctly, the kids had a good reason why they didn't want to invite Fritz and Alf. Why? Can you finish that sentence and tell me why they didn't want them to come? And the last one says, Fritz and Alf started speaking to each other again because. So, sounds to me like Fritz and Alf needed to talk and work out a problem, didn't they? So why did they start speaking each other again? What was the thing that made them decide, okay, let's talk about it? Okay? So when you have those answers done, you will be able to show me how well you really understand that story that we read on Tuesday and Wednesday. Then we have the practice page 86. That one's in your packet and it looks like this. Okay? This one has sentences that are missing a word. Okay? Now here's the thing. It's also a puzzle. So once you figure out the word that's missing in the sentence, today is sunny and blank. So I see that it has 4 letters, although that doesn't really help me because all of our words have 4 letters. So which word might go in here, today is sunny and blank? Would it make sense today is sunny and done? Not really. Today is sunny and walk? No, not really. But could I say today is sunny and warm? Yeah. So I would put W-A-R-M. Now I notice there's a tiny little number 4 right there under the box where I wrote the W. That means down here where I find another number 4, I'm going to write the same letter again. A W goes in there. So this is a puzzle. See, there's a 2 here. Whatever letter you write in that box goes here with the 2. See how there's a 5 and a 6 here? Whatever letters you put in that box will go here with the 5 and the 6. And so you are figuring out a secret code down here at the bottom. Okay? Let's see how you do to figure out the secret code in the puzzle. All right. Then you will have a super duper magazine today. And the story is called Friends and Fights. Well, we had some friends, right? Fritz and Alf had a little bit of a fight, a disagreement, didn't they? Over whether or not they were playing the game fairly. And do friends sometimes have a fight? Sure they do. But do friends need to work it out? Yeah. Okay? And that's what being a good friend is, and we need to talk to each other and work it out. So you are going to find this story, the Super Duper magazine, Friends and Fights, is in Superkids Online Fun. And first, let's go over some of the words you're going to need when you see that story. Okay? First thing you're going to see is words that have OW in them. Okay? And so read with me and we will say them together. Grow, grown up, mouth, shouting, face, disagree. So dis is a prefix on the word agree. Sal and Alf did disagree in that story, didn't they? One thought he tagged him and the other thought he did not. So if you do not agree, you disagree. And when you have an argument, it's called a conflict, right? One believed one thing and the other believed another thing. That's a conflict. Bothering. Did you ever have a brother or sister or a friend in the back seat of the car and they keep poking you and you keep saying, Mom, he's touching me, he's touching me? Was that bothering you? Yeah. And here's a really big word, but it's a compound word. Let's look for the first part. This is brain. Remember, A-I says A. Brain. And what's the second part? Storm. Let's put those together. Brain, storm. Wait, what is that? Is there lightning and thunder in my brain? No. When we make a list on the board, when we talk about ideas we might want to write about, and Mrs. Wright makes a list on the board, we are brainstorming. We are just coming up with any ideas that pop into our mind, and that's called brainstorming, okay? Let's see, some more words are going to show up over here. Repeat after me. Friend, fight, talk, listen, voice, hear, ears, sorry. Here's another compound word. Something, something. Here's another compound word. Sometimes, sometimes. Here's a big one. Small parts. Ready? Clap it out. Together, together. And people. All right. So, my super kids, you will go to Superkids Online Fun, and you will find this super duper magazine is waiting for you to read. Okay? I know you'll enjoy it. And then finally, Miss Elise is going to help you decide on a good title for your informational book, and you'll be designing your book cover today. All right? So excited for this. Tomorrow, you will have the option to either upload a video of you reading your story that you've written, your informational text, or you can just send pictures of the pages. Whatever you decide is fine with me. Okay, everybody? I'll see you then. Bye.